Welcome back to the channel. We're on video 13 now. Can you believe it? Join me as I take on the challenge of visiting and exploring Washington, D.C.'s 20 most interesting places. This place is crazy, guys. We're talking history, monuments, museums. It's got everything. We're going to be checking out all the must-see spots, from the Lincoln Memorial to the Spy Museum. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. Before we get started, make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below telling me what your favorite part of DC is. All right, let's get this show on the road. All right, guys, first up, the Lincoln Memorial. I've seen this place in like a million movies, but seeing it in person is insane. This thing is massive. It's like this giant Greek temple, and Abraham Lincoln's just chilling inside. He's got this serious look on his face, like he's judging my life choices. This place is packed with history. Lincoln was all about freeing the slaves and keeping the country together during the Civil War. It's pretty humbling, you know. Seriously, if you come to DC, you've got to check this place out. It's like a rite of passage or something. All right, next up, we're at the Washington Monument. You guys, this thing is seriously tall. Like, I don't even know how they built it back in the day. You can actually take an elevator to the top, and the view is supposed to be insane. We're talking panoramic views of the entire city. I'm talking about the White House, the Capitol building, the whole shebang. I heard they even have these little windows where you can, like, spy on people. Don't tell anyone I said that. All right, I'm heading up. Wish me luck. All right, guys, we're talking the White House. You know, the place where the president lives. It's like the most famous house in America, maybe the world. I mean, you see it in every movie ever, and the history here is insane. Like, imagine all the presidents who've walked these halls making huge decisions that affect the whole world. It's kind of mind-blowing, you know? They do tours too, but good luck getting tickets. It's like winning the lottery or something. I have been inside. It was incredible. One of the most memorable things I have ever done. Maybe one day I go again. Next up, we're heading to another iconic building, one that's all about making laws and stuff. Let's go. Okay, check it out. It's the Capitol building, you know, the one with the giant dome. It's like the symbol of American democracy and all that important stuff. Plus, it's just a really cool building, you know, and get this, inside this place is where they make all the laws of the land, like senators and Congress people debating and stuff. Sounds kind of boring, but hey, it's important work, right? And the dome, don't even get me started on the dome. It's massive, and you can actually go up inside it. I heard the view from the top is incredible, like you can see the whole city. We got to try to get up there for sure. Next up, we're heading to a place that's a little more my speed, a museum all about planes and spaceships. All right, guys, get ready to have your minds blown. This is the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, and it's basically every kid's dream come true. Planes, rockets, spacesuits, you name it, they got it. They even have the actual Wright Flyer, the first plane ever flown. Like, how cool is that? It's insane to think how far aviation has come since then. And the space section is even crazier. We're talking moon rocks, actual capsules that went to space. And even a freaking IMAX theater showing space documentaries. I could spend all day here, no joke. This place is awesome for kids and adults. Seriously, you learn so much without even realizing it, because it's just so much fun to see all this cool stuff up close. All right, let's go explore. All right, guys, next up on our DC adventure is the National Gallery of Art. And no, you don't have to be some art connoisseur to appreciate this place. Trust me, we're talking masterpieces from every era, like Van Gogh, Monet, freaking Rembrandt. The big names, I'm talking about paintings that are so huge and so detailed, it's like looking through a window into another world. And the best part, it's completely free. Yeah, you heard that right, free. So even if you're on a tight budget, you can still experience some of the best art in the world. No excuses, guys, you gotta check it out. Seriously, put down the phone for a few hours and get lost in this place. You might surprise yourself and actually enjoy it. Who knows, you might even find your new Instagram profile pic. Okay, guys, picture this. A stunning white monument reflecting in a pool of water surrounded by cherry blossoms. Yeah, that's the Jefferson Memorial, and it's straight out of a postcard. No joke. This place is dedicated to Thomas Jefferson, the dude who wrote the Declaration of Independence. You know, the one with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Yeah, that guy, pretty big deal. The memorial itself is incredible. It's got these massive columns and a giant statue of Jefferson inside. And the words of the Declaration of Independence are inscribed on the walls, which is pretty powerful stuff. But the real magic happens at night. The monument is all lit up, the reflecting pool is super still, and it just feels really peaceful. It's definitely worth a visit, especially if you're into history, architecture, or just really good vibes. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. The National Museum of American History is like stepping into a time machine, but way cooler than that movie with the talking car. They've got everything here, from Abraham Lincoln's top hat to the original Star-Spangled Banner. I'm talking about actual pieces of history that you learn about in school, but now you get to see them up close and personal. And it's not just dusty old artifacts, guys. They've got interactive exhibits, cool videos, and even some pop culture stuff like Dorothy's ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, those ruby slippers. So whether you're a history nerd or just looking for a fun and educational experience, the National Museum of American History is a must-see. Trust me, you'll be entertained and learn something new. What's better than that? All right, guys, we're headed to the National Museum of Natural History. You know what that means? Dinosaurs. This place is like Jurassic Park, but without the whole running for your life thing. I'm talking giant skeletons, fossils, the whole shebang. It's insane. Plus, they've got this crazy Hope Diamond exhibit. Natalie was freaking out, saying it was cursed and stuff. Imagine a diamond the size of a walnut. It's wild. You know I had to make some jokes about stealing it, right? Just kidding. FBI, please don't come after me. Seriously though, this museum is a must-see. It's educational, it's fascinating, and it's just plain cool. Don't miss it. This next spot is a little different, guys. It's the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. This isn't about dinosaurs or diamonds. This is about history, about hope, about fighting for what's right. Dr. King's words are everywhere, carved into the stone. Quotes about equality, about justice, about love. Oh, it's honestly really inspiring. The statue itself is massive, like he's looking out over everyone, still fighting for a better future. It's pretty emotional, not gonna lie. If you're in D.C., you gotta pay your respects. This place reminds us that even in the darkest times, there's always hope for a better tomorrow. This next one is tough to talk about, guys. The United States Holocaust Memorial Museum. It's a heavy experience, but an important one. It tells the story of the Holocaust, from the rise of Nazi Germany to the liberation of the camps. It's brutal, it's heartbreaking, but it's something we can never forget. They have actual artifacts from that time, like shoes and clothes from the victims. It really hits you hard, seeing that kind of stuff. This museum is a reminder of the horrors that hate and prejudice can lead to. It's a call to action to stand up against injustice wherever we see it. It's a must visit, but be prepared for a powerful and emotional experience. All right, guys, next up, we're diving into a place of elegance and beauty. We're talking about Hillwood Estate and Gardens. You know, the place where they keep all the exquisite art and lush gardens. We're talking about the stunning Fabergé eggs, the French drawing room, the Japanese-style garden. It's all here. Can you imagine strolling through these beautiful gardens? It's like, whoa, this place is a treasure trove of art and history. I'm not going to lie. I was in awe seeing it all in person. It's one thing to read about it in guidebooks, but seeing it right there in front of you is a whole other level of amazing. Make sure to put Hillwood Estate and Gardens on your list. It's a serious must-see. All right, let's go to the next spot. Okay, guys, this next spot is a little different. We're at Arlington National Cemetery, and it's definitely a humbling experience. This is where we honor the men and women who served our country, and it's full of so much history. Walking through those endless rows of white headstones, you can't help but feel a sense of gratitude for their sacrifice. It's a powerful reminder of the cost of freedom and the bravery of those who protect it. We saw the tomb of the unknown soldier, and the changing of the guard ceremony was intense. Those guards are so precise and dedicated. It's honestly amazing to watch. Arlington National Cemetery is a place of reflection and remembrance, and it's definitely worth a visit when you're in D.C. All right, bookworms, this one's for you. We're at the Library of Congress, and let me tell you, this place is insane. It's like the biggest library you've ever seen, times a million. Seriously, they have books on like everything. And the architecture, don't even get me started. It's all ornate ceilings, marble columns, and those old-school green lamps. It's like something out of a movie. We're talking millions and millions of books, manuscripts, photographs, you name it. They even have a Gutenberg Bible, which is like super old and valuable. If you're even remotely interested in history, literature, or just cool buildings, add the Library of Congress to your list. Trust me, you won't regret it. All right, guys, you know, I love animals, right? So we had to hit up the National Zoo. This place is huge, with animals from all over the world. But the real stars are the pandas. Adorable, fluffy, bamboo-munching pandas. Seeing them is like watching a live-action cartoon. They're so chill, just lounging and eating. And the best part, it's free to visit. Where else can you see pandas for free? If you're in DC, the zoo is a must-see. Trust me, you won't regret it, especially if you're a panda fanatic like me. They even have a panda cam online. All right, guys, this next spot is for all my fellow adrenaline junkies out there. Get ready for the International Spy Museum. This place is insane, like straight out of a Mission Impossible movie. Gadgets, disguises, secret missions, the whole shebang. You're immediately thrown into the world of espionage. Hidden cameras in shoes, lipstick weapons. The laser beam maze is intense. Test your spy skills in interactive exhibits, code breaking, surveillance, and more. For a thrilling experience in DC, visit the Spy Museum. All right, guys, get ready for a serious dose of beauty because we're heading to the tidal basin. This place is stunning, especially during cherry blossom season. Imagine thousands of pink and white blossoms exploding around you. It's like a fairy tale. You can stroll, rent a paddle boat, or just soak up the scenery. The photo ops are endless. You'll be snapping pics for days. Perfect for a romantic date or a fun outing with friends. Even if you miss the cherry blossoms, the tidal basin is worth a visit. It's surrounded by iconic monuments like the Jefferson Memorial and the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial. So grab your walking shoes, your camera, and experience the beauty of the tidal basin. It's a must-see for any visitor to DC. All right, guys, next up we're hitting you with the National Portrait Gallery. This one's all about the people. You're going to see some familiar faces for sure. They've got all the presidents here from George Washington to, well, you know who. It's super interesting to see how the portraits have changed over time. The old ones are serious, but the newer ones are more relatable. And it's not just presidents. They've got musicians, athletes, actors, you name it. They even have a portrait of Beyoncé. It's wild, you guys. This place is huge. You could spend hours here. Definitely worth checking out. All right, let's go see what else the city has to offer. All right, guys, next up, we're headed to Ford's Theatre. You know, the place where Lincoln went to see a play and never quite made it out. Heavy stuff, I know. But seriously, this place is steeped in history. It's crazy to think that something so tragic happened here. They've actually kept the theatre pretty much the same as it was back then, so you can actually sit in the same kind of seats that people sat in back in Lincoln's day. Spooky, right? And if you're really into history, you've got to check out the museum across the street. They've got all sorts of artifacts from that night, like the actual gun that John Wilkes Booth used. Don't worry, it's behind glass. But the best part, they say Lincoln's ghost still haunts this place. I'm not sure if I believe in ghosts, but I wasn't sticking around to find out. Okay, from one historical landmark to another, we're at the Pentagon. This place is massive, like seriously huge. It's the headquarters of the US Department of Defense, so you know it's serious business. You can actually take tours, but they're super hard to get. Even if you don't go inside, you've got to check out the 9/11 memorial. It's incredibly moving. They have these benches arranged in the shape of the plane's flight path, each one inscribed with the name of a victim. It's a powerful reminder of that day and the lives that were lost. It's It's crazy to think about what happened here on 9/11. It's a really somber place, but it's also a testament to the strength and resilience of America. All right, I'm going to stop talking now because it's getting kind of heavy, but you guys get it. The Pentagon, history, remembrance, and a whole lot of concrete. And there you have it, 20 must-see spots in Washington, D.C. From monuments to museums, this city has something for everyone. I had a blast exploring it all, and I hope this video inspires you guys to plan your own trip. Let me know in the comments which spot you're most excited to see, and if you've already been to DC, what are your favorite places? Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more travel adventures. Up next, we're hitting up, you guessed it, another awesome city. Can you guess where? Stay tuned to find out. Peace.